What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Coos. Welcome in to a live stream edition of Coos' Corner. Going to be serving up some top shelf college football content here. What's up, everybody? This is just a special last minute live stream I decided to throw together. As Justin Benton gets ready to make his announcement, guys, I'm going to try to share my screen with you. He's supposed to do it on his Instagram account. I'm hoping I'll be able to fix it where you guys can see it. He's supposed to do it at 2 p.m., so I'm keeping an eye on it. What's up, Trey? Yeah, I know who you are, brother. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for all your support on Twitter and on here as well. Jared Hill, thanks for popping on. I'm optimistic too, man, but Georgia 24/7 Sports has him as 100% committed to Georgia, but they're only medium. Their confidence level is only medium, so I'm feeling really good. I agree. Be a good birthday present for you, Trey. Happy birthday. What's up, Cooper? Jared, thanks for hopping on. Yeah, our toughest competition is Georgia, and he's a Georgia kid, so that's going to make it tricky. But just now, I had read that he was a 4-star, but apparently they've dropped him down to a 3. But he's a high 3. His rating is he's rated at 3-star. 0.8819, which is a really high 3-star, almost a 4-star. Number 496 player in the nation, number 59 defensive lineman in the nation, and number 48 player in the state of Georgia. But when you look at his offer list, obviously Georgia, West Virginia are his top 2. You've got Arizona State, Arkansas, Duke, Florida State, Kentucky, Louisville, Maryland, Michigan State, Mississippi State, Oregon, Penn State, South Carolina, Tennessee, UCF, USC, Vanderbilt, Virginia Tech. So a lot of really good schools offered this young man. Georgia, obviously, I think is our biggest competition. But based on what I've been seeing on Twitter, him and James Hurd seem to be sharing a lot of each other's tweets and things like that. So I hope that's a good sign. I really feel like we have a really good, legit chance to – what's up, Jonathan? Thanks for popping on, brother. I think we have a really good chance of landing this young man. I really do. I hate that he lost his 4-star, but maybe he'll get it back. Because that could really help our recruiting rankings if he can keep that 4-star. I hope you're right, West Virginia guy. I hope we do see West Virginia and Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title. It'd be a good game. What's up, Kenneth? Andrew Starcher, thank you guys for hopping on. College football, Jonathan Lewis. What's up, bro? Thanks for hopping on here. Everybody go check out Jonathan's channel if you haven't yet. He does some really good content over there. Does a lot on recruiting if you're a recruiting buff. Recruiting nut, whatever you want to call it. If you like recruiting, he's your guy. Talks a lot about Alabama, Oklahoma, pretty much any school, major school. Trey Sargent, thanks for hopping on, man. I don't think it's live on TV, but I'm hoping I'm going to try to share it with you on my screen. He's going live on his Instagram at 2:00. And if I'm technologically savvy enough and it works right, I'm going to share my screen with you and we'll watch it together. That's my plan. I thought it'd be pretty cool to do that. It's probably on TV somewhere locally in Georgia, I would imagine, Trey, where he's from. Yeah, Instagram Live. That's right. This would be a big get for us, guys. If we can beat Georgia out for this kid, guys, I don't know if y'all realize how. I mean, we all know the kind of defensive lineman Georgia gets, and if this kid is good enough for Georgia to be going after him, then he would be a huge get for us. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care if he's a 3-star or 4-star or whatever. He's good. And 6'2", 275. This is a big deal. This is a real big deal. So we're either going to be extremely disappointed. I don't even know if disappointed is the right word. What's up, Voice of Motown? Thanks for popping on, brother. He says it's a done deal. I hope you're right, brother. If it is, we're going to celebrate together. Big Dan T, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate the support. I tried to watch the live last night, but way too much Texas talk. Horns down. I hear you. He was actually only on there for about 20 minutes, Dan. And then we brought Tony Altimore on to talk about college fan base sizes and some stuff like that and where West Virginia fit. Very interesting stuff. If you get a chance to go back and watch it after the fact, the video on demand and just skip past the Texas part. For what, if anybody don't know what Dan's referring to, was I was on the Voice of College Football West Virginia channel last night doing our Friday night live stream there, and we had a guest on from Texas. They're doing a series, an opponent series. We've already had a Pitt guy on. We've had a Texas guy on. So we're basically going down the schedule and trying to get a guest from each opponent to try to break down each opponent and kind of preview the season, so to speak. Thanks for the support, Dan. We appreciate it again. 999 super chat. If anybody else wants a super chat, throw it my way. I was just on. Yeah, it's all right, man. It'll be up. You can go on Mark's channel and find it, or on the West Virginia channel if you're subscribed to it. It'll be up. We need a Brad Smith, GBD, and Coos weekly show. Seriously, could be a huge thing. Well, Trey, man, it would be big. I just don't know if us three together is a good idea. But I appreciate the thought, man. I really do. Brad put an article out, and I haven't even had a chance to read Brad's article about Justin, whether he thinks but apparently he thinks it's a done deal. So, see what time. I'm going to pull up his Instagram here, see what's going, if there's anything going on. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and start sharing my screen now. Let's see. Can you guys let me know in the comments if you can see his Instagram account? Drop a comment. Let me know. Do you see my screen? Do you see Justin Benton's Instagram account on the screen? Even if it's just a thumbs up, throw me something. Oh, we see Trey's comment here. We see it. Good deal. Thanks for letting me know, Josh. Trey says, so went live last night with Eric Stevenson. It was very good. He's saying that they're going to be top of the Big 12 and playing very deep in tourney. Awesome, man. Where was that at, by the way? What platform and what channel, or where can we find that at, Trey? That's for all you West Virginia basketball fans. Kenneth, we got a comment. Why does everyone think to come to WVU home field at night and believe they come to Morgantown they will lose? Kenneth, I don't know if I understand your question. We need this guy so we play teams like Texas or Oklahoma. We can stop the running game. I agree, Lewis. Hope I don't want to mess anybody's name up. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine, so I don't like doing it myself. I'm going to have my phone handy, too, so I can see it better. But I'm excited about this, guys. I got to grab my coonskin cap, so if he picks West Virginia, I'm going to change hats. Oh, man. Maybe I should put it on for good luck. I really believe better comes the Morgantown Primetime National Spotlight. Yeah. They do. It's a night game. I'm excited about that. I'm going to try to make that game, hopefully. Better games, ABC or ESPN or Fox. I'll take Fox, too. Oh. So, guys, anything, not really a lot of news. We got 3 verbal commits over the past week. We got Jordan Louis, the running back out of Meadow Creek High School in Georgia. He's actually out of Alabama. He's going to be transferring to Meadow Creek High School in Georgia. He's been playing at Paul W. Bryant High School in Alabama, but he's transferring to Georgia to play senior year. He's a 3-star, according to Rivals. We got him verbally committed. We've got, obviously, the offensive lineman and Cooper Young and the defensive lineman Eamon Smalls. So two good gets for us. Two big bodies for up front on both sides of the ball. So I'm excited about that. Obviously, the week before we got James Hurd to verbally commit. We did lose Cameron Calhoun, who, by the way, is now a 4-star defensive back. He decommitted to us and committed over to Cincinnati. And how the whole thing went down was really strange. Yeah, I'm not counting my chickens either, Andrew. I will win. I think you're talking about Kenneth's comment. But, yeah, Cameron Calhoun, for those of you who don't know, he had been verbally committed to West Virginia for a couple of months now and was actually on an official visit while they were doing a camp there and was actually tweeting trying to get other players to commit to West Virginia that weekend. Less than 24 hours or about 24 hours after he left the camp. Matter of fact, I've even heard some analysts say that he didn't even have time to get back home yet because he lives in Cincinnati. He was already tweeting that he was decommitting from West Virginia. And then about a week or two later, he committed to Cincinnati. But see, Cincinnati hadn't offered him yet. Cincinnati offered him the same weekend he was at Morgantown. And so my thought is it's his hometown school. May have been where he really wanted to go, and they just hadn't offered yet. And his mother had put on Twitter that she actually put out an apology letter on Twitter to West Virginia fans and saying that he had committed too early. So his mother's a class act, man. She was all about West Virginia. She loved West Virginia. She loved the fan base. She was a huge fan of Coach Shadon Brown, our defensive backs coach. So, but how that whole thing went down was just odd. But I'll chalk it up to he's a 17-year-old kid. He probably made a brash decision, probably committed too early. Yeah, he was a good recruiter for us. I hated to lose him, but I don't hold a grudge against the kid. He was 17 years old. He made a decision he probably wasn't ready to make, and then Cincinnati came calling, and maybe that was where he really wanted to go. I don't like it when kids commit too early, and then take advantage of the official visits and do all that, and the school takes their time with the kid, and then he decommits, right? Especially the way he did it. But I don't think there was any ill intent involved in it. But we got to look back at what he did in Kentucky, and how he kind of trolled them when he committed to us. So maybe that should have been a red flag. But yeah, his mom is awesome, Lewis. Justin Benton put on his Twitter account yesterday, guys, that whatever school that he's going to be a great recruiter for his school. So for the school he chooses. So I'm excited about it. If we get him, I'm not, like I said, Georgia 24/7's got him going to Georgia, but they're not real confident in their pick. But then On 3 has him as a lot to West Virginia. So we're going to see which service is right. I don't know who Rivals has him picked. I'm going to go check it out real quick while I have a minute. Justin Benton Rivals. I'm doing a quick Google search on my phone here, guys. Bear with me. They've got him at Georgia too. No, they've got him at West Virginia. 67% to West Virginia, 47% to Georgia. So yeah. Two services have, but neither. Like I said, they're not real confident in their picks apparently. So it looks like it's going to be us or Georgia. So if we lose him, at least we're losing him to Georgia, which is his hometown school or his home state school. I know, Trey, but if you look at their confidence level on the picks, it's only a 6. So I don't think they're real confident in their in that choice. They put a crystal ball pick in, and then they put a confidence level between 1 and 10 underneath it, and they've got it as a 6. So at least I think that's what that number represents. Jonathan Lewis, if you're still on here, man, you can. I know you're a recruiting guru. You can tell me how that works. But and then someone has him at 7. Doesn't look like he's went live yet. At least if he has, I haven't. It's not updated yet. Screwed up. I'm still sort of new to Instagram, guys. So if I'm not real good at navigating this thing. Rivals has a 68. Yeah, I saw that. I'm nervous too, Josh. It's funny, isn't it? We get this nervous over a dang football player. Oh man. I don't think Sam and Bryce are going to be there the same time Rodney Gallagher is, Kenneth. To be honest, they'll probably be. Bryce Ford Wheaton has already said this will be his last season. I mean, I think he will have an extra year because of the COVID year, but I heard him say in an interview that this will be his last season. So now Sam James, I'm not sure. Now Prather should be back for sure, and I'm not sure about Preston Fox either. I don't know what year he's in. But I'm Preston Fox. I want to see him do what he did in the spring, in the regular season. Because I've seen a lot of wide receivers play great. A lot of players play great in spring ball and then not translate to the regular season. Still waiting. Mm-hmm. 24/7 is outdated and inaccurate, like always. Oh, that's cool, Trey. He gave you his gloves. That's neat. Trey BTV says it's Sam James gave him his gloves after the game. That's cool. What's up, Fanatic? Thanks for hopping on, everybody. Fanatic has a YouTube channel as well. He's go check out his content. Does a lot of different stuff, really interesting stuff on his channel. I think he's a Georgia fan too, so we're competing for the same guy here today. And Voice of Motown says 24/7 is outdated and accurate, like always. Of course, you guys know where to find his stuff at. All over the internet, online, Twitter, Facebook, if he's your cup of tea. And if he's not, that's okay too. Go Dogs. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Come on, Mr. Benton, get the show on the road, brother. We're all anxiously waiting. What are we talking about? We are waiting the verbal commitment of Justin Benton. He's a 3-star, formerly 4-star. He just got re-rated as a high 3 defensive lineman named Justin Benton, who some services have him going to West Virginia and others have him going to Georgia. And he is from Georgia, so we will see. West Virginia seems to be the leader in the clubhouse, as they say. But, and guys, my internet looks like it's acting crazy on me, so I hope I don't lose you. But West Virginia seems to be the leader in the clubhouse, but I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. It's still nothing. Come on, Justin. We are anxiously waiting, sir. So, Fanatic, you think he's going to pick West Virginia as well, huh? Do you have any sources saying that, or is that just your gut? Come on. So for those of you who might just be jumping on, we are awaiting the verbal commitment of one Justin Benton. He's a 3-star, formerly 4-star, high 3-star though. Let me add. defensive lineman who basically it's between West Virginia and Georgia. He still has on his Twitter or his Instagram account that he's a 4-star, but he'll probably get his 4-star back once the season starts and he plays well. Just gut. Yeah, Fanatic says it's just a gut feeling that he has that he's going to pick West Virginia. Him winning scholarship at spring game, so he has something to prove. He's talking about Preston Fox, by the way, along with JT Daniels. Did anyone see JT Daniels' interview, the focus on his face? Yes, I did, Kenneth. I did see that interview, and I like what I heard and saw. We all know JT Daniels is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder and have something to prove this season because of how his career has went so far. And he has a lot of doubters to prove wrong, and he also wants to probably prove it to himself as well. So, still nothing on the Benton side, guys. He still hasn't. I've got Instagram up on my computer and on my phone both, and I'm not seeing any movement right now from Mr. Benton. If you guys see something different, let me know. Because I do not want to miss it. He could have technology problems. You're right, Kenneth. It happens, brother. Trey says what he heard last night live with Eric Stevenson was very good. He's absolutely excited to be here. He's ready to play in the best conference along with playing Auburn this year. Cool. Glad to hear that, Trey. Trey TV, I'm anxious too, brother. I'm anxious too. This would be. I'm almost. If he picks West Virginia, I'll be almost as excited as I was. I'll be almost as excited as I was on for Rodney Gallagher, to be honest with you. Well, he said to go to his Instagram. Guys, it's official. He has posted on his thank you, Voice of Motown. He has announced on his Twitter account. Hold on. Got to put this on silent. YouTube will nail me for copyright. Here's Justin Benton's Twitter account, folks. Hold on. Y'all see this? That is Justin Benton's Twitter account, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. Boom. Committed, baby. We got him. Well, we got a commitment from him. Let's put it that way. Let's put on the old coonskin cap. Fanatic, I want to thank you, brother, for for this player. You guys have enough of those. We don't get as many of these guys as y'all do. So we needed this one. I'm excited, guys. This is a big get for West Virginia. This is huge, man. And Big Dan T says we need to start a petition to get a W game at Honeycutt Stadium or Mitchell Stadium. You're right, we do. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, that's in the southern part of West Virginia. We'd love for him to come down here. Yeah, let's hope he signs. I agree. I don't know. I don't know how I missed it. Facts, yeah. You threw us a bone on that one. We'll take it. Not sure why he never did. Man. What am I missing here? He never did go on Instagram and make his announcement like he said, but oh well. But still, guys, this was a big deal, guys. What do you guys, Fanatic, I want to get your thoughts, brother. What do you think? You said you got a couple other defensive linemen in the fold. Do you think that played a part potentially in Justin picking West Virginia? Maybe he feels like he has a better chance to play right away than if he goes to Georgia. Do you think that has something to do with it? I want to hear your thoughts on that because to me, it probably did, if I had to guess. He probably thinks he has a better chance of coming in and playing right away. Yeah, he just put it on his Instagram account. Here we go. I got to. There it is, folks. I'm going to type a comment here. Can't wait to see you in the old gold and blue. Mountaineer Nation is ecstatic to have you coming to represent our great state. Hashtag Hail West Virginia. Enter. Oh, enter don't work. Got to hit post. Cannot wait, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen. Oops. Like I told you, I'm terrible at Instagram. I think that's exactly. He's a great player, but doesn't want to wait in line. Can't blame him. Yeah, I agree. In West Virginia, we're deep at defensive line right now, but we're going to be losing. We're going to be losing Dante Steele. I think we may lose. Probably Jordan Jefferson, maybe. And I'm Taj Austin. I think we lose pretty much our entire starting defensive line after this season. I'm pretty sure. So he probably figures he has a good chance to come in and play right away. And I'm sure that played a role in his decision. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think West Virginia was even in his top 10. Yeah, Taj Austin, that's right. I don't think West Virginia was even in his top 10, so we were able to get in on this guy late, really late. We looking scary on defense finally. Yeah, man, I tell you what, I really like this. Our 2023 class looks good overall, but, man, I'm really liking what we're doing on the defensive side of the ball. The linebackers we're bringing in with Trotter, or the linebacker, I should say, and then we've got the defensive lineman that we just got a commitment from. Now we've got this one here in Benton. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this 2023 class, and I'll be anxious to see where that puts us. That's pretty cool having it playing in the background the whole time. Got to admit. But let me see where 24/7 if they've updated their rankings yet. Probably haven't had time to. Football recruiting team rankings. Here we go. Right now, they've got West Virginia at 21st. And do not have Benton listed. So I'll be anxious to see where this moves us up. Once 24/7 has a chance to do their updates. It should move us up some. I don't know how much it'll move us up because see, right in front of us is BC. BC only has 12. BC has 12 commits and we have 10. I think that's the only reason they're ahead of us, really, because our average rating is 87.4 and theirs is 86.3. So this should put us ahead of BC. So we should crack the top 20 with this commit. So I'm excited about that. If we can, obviously we know that's going to change, guys, because of the, once these blue blood programs start getting more commitments, it will change things. But if West Virginia can get a top 20 class nationally and keep there, that would be huge for us. It really would. Big Dan says, when I was in that world, it was a huge recruiting tool that we used the state's pride, no professional teams and no other major teams. Sorry, Marshall. But guys loved that the spotlight was on them. Yeah, and it still is, man. And conversely, I think that was one thing Dana Holgerson did not like about coaching here. Dana Holgerson did not like attention at all. He likes to do his own thing and be out of the spotlight. And in Houston, he can do that because college football in Houston is not even a high priority there, really. They got too many professional teams. Jasir Cox in the 2022 class is going to be fun to watch. I think he'll be better than Josh Chandler. I agree. And also, we've got Lee Kugba coming in, Trey, who's going to be good as well. And I think he may has a chance to be better than Chandler as well. And I think that, I'll be honest, that may have been one of the reasons Chandler left. He may have saw the writing on the wall that, this guy might be better than me. I'm not saying that's the case for sure, but it could have been because they say Kugba is extremely athletic. Lee wearing that number 8 like Carl. Yeah, Carl Joseph is actually was his favorite player, college player at one time. So that I think that's why he picked that number, which I thought was pretty cool. But right now, here's our list of commitments, guys. We've got Rodney Gallagher, 4-star athlete. Josiah Jackson, a 3-star corner. Josiah Trotter, a 3-star linebacker. James Hurd, a 3-star linebacker. Jaheim White, a 3-star running back, and he's getting close to a 4-star. He's a .87 3-star. Raheem Jeter, a 3-star quarterback. Cooper Young, 3-star interior offensive lineman. Cameron Jackson, a 3-star defensive lineman. Iman Smalls, a 3-star defensive lineman. And Jordan Louie, a 3-star according to Rivals running back. And then now we've got Justin Benton, another 3-star defensive lineman who I think will eventually get back his 4-star once he gets into his senior season and puts up some numbers. Yeah, St. McLeod, we're going to have St. McLeod back there once he heals up from his injuries. So I'm loving it, guys. I'm excited about, number one, I'm excited about the 2022 season, but I'm even more excited about the future 23 class. If Neil Brown can win at least 7-8 games this season, maybe even more, I think they've got the potential to win more than that. If they can have a really good season and obviously he keep his job, I'm really excited about what's coming up in 20, and we're able to keep, Graham Harrell and Jordan Leslie and all of our coaches together. I'm really excited about the 2023 season. I think the 2023 season, guys, is the year West Virginia has a chance to be extremely special. I really do. Now, a lot of that will hinge on JT Daniels in the quarterback position, and if his backup's ready to come in once he leaves and all that. But let me see what the Fanatic had to say, guys. The Dogs are trying to close on defensive line Jamal Jarrett and Jordan Hall and Sadir Mitchell and Kobe Collins, all 4-stars. I think we get 2 of them with one being Jarrett. Yeah, that's cool, man. And I hope you guys do it. I have no ill will. Even though I'm a West Virginia fan, I don't have any ill will to Georgia at all. I was actually happy to see, no offense to my buddies Jonathan Lewis and off college football, but I was happy to see Georgia win the national championship just because it was somebody different, honestly, since I didn't have a dog in the fight. I have no ill will towards either team. I'm not a fan of either team. I wanted to see somebody different win it. And Georgia did that. I was happy to see that. And plus, I think, college football is more fun when there's more teams involved. All right, Chuck, get back to work, brother. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate that. Spending your lunch break watching my channel. That's cool stuff, man. Congrats to the Mountaineers and good get today. Yeah, Fanatic, we're excited, man. Like I said, we are not accustomed to getting. I mean, we do get some of these guys occasionally. I'm not saying we never do, but coming off a 6-7 season, man, and some of the negativity we've had in our with all the transfers and stuff like that, all the negativity we've had to deal with some this past season. We got to celebrate these small wins, guys. Kenneth Hill, Tony Altamore said last night, our championship run. That's right. Jamie Conchiello, thanks for hopping on. Jamie, do you always have the live commitment shows? I do not, actually. If not, you should start doing them. This is awesome. Thanks for going live. Excited about this newest commitment. Let's go. Thank you, Jamie. I don't, man. Saturday weekends are always up in the air for me, and sometimes I'm doing stuff with the family. Actually, didn't even know I was going to be available to do this today. Plus, by being Father's Day, I'm going to probably jump off here in just a minute so I can go spend some time with my dad today. I need to cherish him while he's still around. And so I'm going to make sure to do that. But since I had a little bit of free time and I saw where Benton put up on his Twitter that he was going to be announcing at 2 o'clock, so I thought, heck, and I hadn't done a live stream for a while, so I thought, heck, let's throw together a live stream real quick. So that's it, Jamie. But I'm going to try to start doing more live streams, guys. I know I don't do enough of them. I'm going to try to start doing a better job of that. Live streams are just not my strong suit, I guess I could say. So I don't get around to doing them as often. These are the type of guys you need in the trenches to be competitive at the highest level. Yeah, it is, man. Definitely. And West Virginia has put a focus on that. Happy Father's Day, everybody. All you dads and guys who have been dads to people, even if you're not a dad, but if you've been a father figure to somebody, happy Father's Day to you. You're right. You build teams in the trenches, man. That's where it's all won. The games are won in the trenches. And I think West Virginia staff knows that, and I think they've done a really good job of trying to build the team around that. Trey Sargent, this is one we not get if Akeem is still here. So, that's a good point, Trey. Very good point, because Akeem, now he will be able to go to the NFL draft after this season, so who knows? But, had he been here next year, we might not have got him. You're right. St. McLeod. Yeah, St. McLeod is the safety who got stabbed, unfortunately, back in the spring, before spring camp. So he wasn't able to participate in spring ball, but they're saying he should be healed up and ready to go by the time fall camp rolls around. But listen, guys, I'm sorry to cut this a little bit short, but it's Father's Day today. I've got a couple of errands I need to do, and then also I want to go make sure I spend some time with my dad. So I'm going to go do that, and I really appreciate everybody hopping on here. Let's go Mountaineers. Fanatic, thanks for hopping on, brother. Everybody go check out his channel. Appreciate everybody hopping on here. And let's go Mountaineers. Q Country Roads.